So now we're on to our next multicultural beauty, Miss Karen David. Probably seen her in a lot of movies. She is half Chinese and half Indian. So she battles with eye shape and really wanting to know how to not make her eyes look so doughy and round. And also with her skin tone. She has a mixed skin tone. So versus Susie, who was Latina with Dominican and Puerto Rican skin tones and a lot of yellow, and Fogany, who had a lot of olive in her skin tone, Karen has a lot of red undertones. So we're going to need to find a foundation that has a little bit more red. We'll take a look at her veins just to see what color. She's got green veins, so that means we want to go with a warmer undertone foundation. So before we do that, though, I want to use a color corrector. This has a lot of lavender and pink in it. So we're going to use this in place of a primer to get her skin ready for her foundation. And what this is going to do is it's going to counteract the redness in her skin and just give her a nice softness before we apply the foundation. So we'll take a little bit of the pink. And apply it on the skin. And we're just going to place it on the cheeks just to give a lot of brightness around the eye area. We'll also use a little bit on her forehead and down the center of her nose. So now that we've softened her skin tone, we're going to find a foundation.
Can you say that one more time?
So now that we've softened her skin tone, we're going to find a foundation color to match her skin. Again, we're looking for more of a red undertone and a warmer undertone because of her vein color. Now that we've used a pink and lavender color corrector to work as her primer and her base, we found a red undertone foundation. Again, we're going to use a cream versus a liquid or a tinted moisturizer just because we want to give her a little bit more coverage. And we're going to use a sponge. That way we can blend it out a little bit more sheer than if we were to use our fingers or our brush. So we're going to apply with a sponge by starting right here by the nose and taking it out. If you want a heavier coverage, you can go in and use your fingers, or you can use a makeup brush to really buff into the pores. We want to go right up into the hairline. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're also going to go right over the lid. And that's just going to even out any type of discoloration or darkness on the lid to get the lids primed for eyeshadow. All right, so we've applied the foundation and now we're going to move to concealer.